Welcome to Mini Pep Talks, a My Quebec City podcast about finding work. Be inspired as you hear how members of our community persevered and found their professional way.
My name is Chelsea. I am from Nova Scotia, Halifax specifically. I moved to Quebec City in 2020. I really wanted to do a bit of a change in my life and explore opportunities because I was young and just finished school. And to me, Quebec had a lot of opportunities for me and my partner. So yeah, I've been here for about 5 years now, and honestly, I love it. I miss Nova Scotia for certain things, but I feel like I want to stay here for a while.
What's your professional background?
So I went to Mount St. Vincent University. It's a university in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I did a major in biology with a minor in psychology. Actually, my end goal and my career dream was to be a veterinarian. But when I was in university, I got the opportunity to volunteer at a vet clinic, and then I got hired on to be taught as a vet assistant on the job. I'm really grateful for that opportunity because I really wanted to be a veterinarian, but after having 4 years experience, it really gave me the realization that this wasn't for me. There was lots of things that I wanted to do more of. I really liked being hands-on. So I decided after university that my dream was to work in a lab because I really wanted to be hands-on, analyze samples, which was a big part of the thing that I loved doing at the vet clinic. And that's where I continued to see myself.
Who and what helped you get settled here in Quebec City?
I had help from the Voice of English-speaking Québec, and I also had a friend who was friends with a recruiter. So I touched base with him for a bit. He helped give me some tips, and the Voice of English-speaking Québec gave me some tips on where I can try to find a job. But a lot of it, I did the work myself. I actually would, it sounds really silly, but when I didn't have a job here, it was 6 months before I could find a job. My French was really bad back then, so I was getting interviews, and even though sometimes they were interviewed in English, it was still always no, your French isn't good enough. So what I would do during that time, I would make like a work schedule for myself. So I would do like a 9 to 5 at home, but instead of working, I would be applying for jobs and trying to teach myself French. I would, watch YouTube videos and things like that on tips on my resume and cover letters. So yeah, I did have some help, but I think I put a lot of effort into it myself.
The best advice for people like you, what is it?
Honestly, it sounds really silly, but just don't give up and don't be too hard on yourself because, yeah, you do need to have French for most of the jobs here because we are in a French province, but you can still get a job being English because it just takes one person to give you that opportunity, which happened to myself, and I'm very thankful for it. And if somebody tells you your French isn't good enough, well, okay, but you can learn and you can get it done and you can teach it to yourself, or you can go to French classes here, things like that. So believe in yourself that you can do it and don't give up because the opportunity will come. It just takes the right person at the right time.